Are you hitting barbell squats week to week and getting only injuries and no quad growth? Let me show you how to fix that. So the problem with barbell squats for a lot of people like me is I'm just not built to do them, and it only hurts my back, hurts my knees and hips, and I've gotten almost no quad growth or glute growth in the past. So I figured out a better way for somebody like me to work their quads without getting injuries and just to see growth week to week. And I'm gonna show you what that is. All right, issue number one with barbell squats for people like me is the risk for injury and just joint wear and tear over time is really high, and I'm gonna show you why. So when you hit this barbell squat, you're directly loading your spine with weight. So instead of just being able to just, isolate my quads, as I go down, my abs have to be tight, my lower back's gotta be contracted, my hips, everything's gotta be working in unison. And if even one thing kind of falls out of place, so if I get here and my lower back dips, that's an injury, or I get too deep in the hole and my knee caves in, that's an injury. So the risk for injury with the barbell squat is just significantly higher than what I'm gonna show you a little bit down the road. So for me, what happens is I tend to get, when I start getting the weight really heavy on barbell squats, my lower back gets really sore and it's really tight. So I always just feel it in my lower back and maybe in my glutes, but never my quads. So that's what I'd say first, is just the risk for injury and just overuse on your lower back and hips is just too high. Reason number two, and this is the big one for most people, especially for people like me who are trying to grow bigger quads, is the barbell squat is probably one of the least optimal things you can do for as far as isolating your quads and growing. So again, let me show you why. So get this bar up. So when we get into a squat, the first thing that's gonna happen is my hips are gonna go back. Once my hips go back, that's my glutes. My glutes are taking almost 70-80% of the work here and firing me back up. We're here. So if you want bigger glutes and bigger spinal erectors, of those muscles that run up your lower back, this is the exercise for you. But if you're trying to grow your quads, this is not something I would be doing week in and week out. I would switch to something which I'm gonna show you next. If you want to train smarter instead of just doing whatever everybody else is doing, subscribe to the channel. I break this stuff down and keep it real simple for you. Enter the hack squat. So this is what I'm going to choose every week, no matter what, unless I just go to a gym that doesn't have one. We're going to go hack squats every time. So you can do this one incorrectly for quad growth. So before I show you the correct one, I'm going to show you how people still, quote unquote, do this incorrectly. So it's not wrong what they're doing, but for quad growth, it's not optimal. So what most people tend to do here is they put too much weight and they're only going about halfway down. So you're gonna get a little bit of quad growth there, a little bit of quad stimulation, but to really hit those quads hard, you gotta really set those feet a little lower and you gotta get those quads in a stretch. So how do you get your quads in a stretch? You've gotta really try to go butt to floor here, really get deep and get those quads in a deep stretch and drive up. So I'm not going to 90 or even less than 90 like some people, putting too much weight on. I'm getting super deep, keeping those quads in a stretch and driving up. And again, why this is superior to a bar squat is my back is supported, so there's no risk for injury. My hips are also supported, so I can't set my hips back and drive for my hips and work my glutes. This is 90% quads here. So this is why I'm always gonna choose the hack squat every time for quad growth. And what's good about it is you can, even if you wanted to do a little more hamstrings and glutes and keep your back safe, you shift your feet up a little higher and work it right there. That will hit your hamstrings and glutes. But for the sake of today's video, we want to work our quads. Again, we want them low, coming down as low as I can get, driving up, my back is supported, my knees feel good. Almost the exact opposite of what would happen on a bar squat. All right, so in closing, guys, barbell squats aren't useless, but I would say more for guys who are trying to develop their glutes, their hamstrings, their lower back, and who honestly are just structurally fit for the exercise. And if that's not you, I would go to the hack squats. It's gonna just be so much more better for your quad growth. If you like this video and found it helpful and you want more easy to digest bodybuilding info, subscribe to the channel. As always, stay swole.